there. That's better. Fix that. Welcome back, Wolfskinders. Had to do a little bit of rearranging real quick. Had a bit of a hiccup. Yep, had a bit of a hiccup. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get 1K mithril. I'm gonna buy the coal, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I'm going to harvest iron from people that drop it when they power mine. Is what I'm gonna do. So anybody that power mines, I'm going to pick up their iron. But I'm going to first get the 1K mithril first. So yeah, at 160 for 4, that's 640. It's going to be a lot better it's going to be a lot more efficient to high alch at kite shields than to high alch square shields. Cuz it's going to save me, it's going to make me a lot more gold for that. And how much are what are like at a kite shields? Kite shields. Yeah, they're like 3K, so yeah. And each one of those takes 6. So let's see. 160 times 6. Minus 3,264. 3,264. Yeah, I'll be making about 2K worth of gold high alching Hatties. So yeah, it's better to just pick up the iron ore. Everything's still running. Yep. Everything's still running good. Oh, we got ourselves an ore stealer. But yeah, my day's been pretty decent today. It's not been too bad. It's been kind of calm. Woke up around, oh, what was it? Around 12. Went back to bed around 2. No, went back to bed around 6. Woke up again around 8. Gotta find a good decent world to pick up iron ore. There we go, found time. Check my bank, see how much ore I have. probably don't have, let's see, I've only done like, what, 3 inventories? This would be the 4th. I think this is my 4th inventory of ore. Yeah. You know, and there's a reason why I like streaming too. There's another reason why I like streaming. I've said this in previous streams. It allows me to be more opened up a lot more. You know, you're more laid back. You're more vulnerable to it. You know, because that way, you know, your audience can see you. You know, there it's like you really can't hide from it. And the reason why I like streaming is, again, like I said, it's just because I like the vulnerability. But I guess you could say streaming is like finding an audience. You know, it allows me more opportunity to reach a broader people. You know, since you know I don't make videos on stuff like, you know, RuneScape, Rust. I do like stuff like that. It allows me to play games that you know, I wouldn't know how to edit correctly. So it allows me gives me more broader audience. Plus, it gets to show people that you know, I do that, like I said in my my intro, my channel intro. You know, being a variety channel. You know, I like playing other types of games and stuff like that. So just gets to show you. Although the hardest part is actually trying to get an audience. You know, that's the thing that, you know, I've struggled with, is getting an audience, because I actually don't know what audience I'm trying to get. I guess I'm just trying to get more along the lines of just people who want to enjoy stuff. You know, where it's like, you know, they can come to my channel and it's like, hey, you know, he's got something, he's playing something, you know, that you know, I enjoy every now and then so it's like, hey, I can support stuff like that. You know, that's the thing of the mindset of the people I'm looking for an audience, where it's like, you know, you're not fixated on one content. You know, you're branched out like a tree. You know, the trunk is the foundation, while everything else are branches. And I've always tried to make sure that my foundation is more secured. Like I said in my get better video, do better or something like that, as I put it in that video. I wanted to, with the way everything was going with me, the foundations were always crumbling all the time, and it was always hard to keep stuff like that. But that's why I am who I am. Well, that's not too bad. 110 so far. Let's do about 4 more inventories of mithril, and then we'll go do something else.
Hi.
Hi, Dad.
You got any bread?
I have it put away.
Oh, I need a loaf.
You'll have to get a fresh one out of the freezer, because
Why you not have any already out?
I do, but not enough for what you need.
Well, I didn't see any in the kitchen.
No, because John kept taking it.
Oh.
So I put it in my room.
Oh.
That's the reason why you don't see any. What are you doing? You making a sandwich or something?
Well, I'm gonna make breakfast, since you're not gonna make it for me. I figure I have to make it myself.
I'm streaming, but it's on my refrigerator. Alright, I'm back. He wants my bread. But yeah, even though the audience I'm technically trying to look for is like very like, I think the reason why my audience I'm looking for is so hard to find is because it's a rare audience. You know, I think that's the reason why my audience, the people I'm looking for, is rare. But I won't ever niche down. I won't stick to just one game, because I refuse to do that. Even though like a lot of people say that's a good way of building an audience, I refuse. I'd rather take the hard road to success than take the easy route. I'd rather do the hard road, which I've been doing for quite a while, and you know, I'm slowly building. I'm almost close to 200 subscribers. I can't wait. Once I reach that, I pretty much reached my goal of going any further, because there's no, once I reach that, that's my end goal, is to get 200 subscribers. Because if I any more than that is out of the question, because it's like, you know, you set yourself a goal and it's like, okay, look, like here's the end goal, 200. That's it. I won't ever reach 1,000. I'll never be able to reach that type of growth. Just because of how because of the road I've taken, and I'll continue on this road as best as I can. Because the moment I niche down is the moment I lose myself. But like I said, that's the reason why I like streaming. Sometimes it's a good way of it's like a vlog and stuff like that, all wrapped up into one type of situation, you know. Plus it's real time, so you're able to see it. You're able to sometimes see it in person, so you're able to see the format. God, I hope he doesn't use most of my bread though. That actually does remind me. I do need to get another loaf out of the freezer, or I'm not gonna have any bread myself. What is that? It's like keto bread. It's like that Sara Lee. It's that Sara Lee bread. It's got like 4 net carbs, and that's the type of bread I like. Keeps my it's a bread I can eat without fucking up my blood sugar. So that's the reason why I like that bread. But god damn, that thing's expensive as all hell. It's like, what is it, like half a loaf? It's like half a loaf is like, it's a half a loaf, but it's like $4 for half a loaf. So like for a full loaf, that's $8, and I buy like 5. So it's like I buy 2. So I'm like buying like 2 loaves and a half for almost like 4, 8, 12, 16, almost $24 each month. But a month's worth of bread does last me quite a while. It does. I don't go through bread pretty fast, because I bought with my stamps. I'm able to make a month last quite a while, pretty decently. I can make my stamps last me about a month. If I get everything I'm supposed to get in a month with my stamps, I can easily survive a month. So, because I'm just they were out of mayo avocado, and that's the type I like. I like mayo avocado. I want to make it myself, but I'm just too fucking lazy to do it. But my dad got me this small jar, and it costs like $8. It's like name brand, really high end stuff, and I'm almost done with that. I'm not even done with my hamburgers, because I buy like a box of patties, and that's my lunch. That's normally my lunch or or dinner, depending on the situation, and that normally lasts me about a month. That helps me last a month. So like I have hamburgers like throughout the day, throughout the month, because I used to go to like a burger joint, but it got too expensive, and I just don't have the money to do fast food like I did before. So I gotta pretty much like cook stuff at home all the time, which isn't too bad. It does save on money, but because it allows me to at least make sure that I have everything else I need money for, like syringes. I don't think I've ever went. I think I went one day where I actually used too much insulin. It's Levemir, and Levemir is my nightly insulin, and that allows me to sleep at night. Well, if I take about 30 units. I take about 30 units a night, but depending on how much food, how much carbohydrates I consumed during the day, I sometimes have to take like up to 40 units. My prescription allows me to take up to 50, but I've dialed it back down to 40. So 40 on the high end, 30 on the low end. Any lower than that, I can't. My body can't withstand the hit. It has to at least be 30 units of insulin, and so far I haven't drained. I can actually keep my insulin, because there is some insulin you can buy. There is insulin you can buy, which I have actually done. It's good in a pinch, but it uses it uses 2 syringes. So you have the name brand stuff, which everyone gets gouged. The pharmacy, the pharmaceutical company gouges you with the with the price tag, which uses one syringe. Then there's the cheap insulin you can get for like, I think it's like, what is it, like 12? No, like 12 or it's like $12 or $24, and that one uses 2 syringes because you have to do one in the morning and one at night. So the cost of using the cheap insulin is you have to make sure you have syringes for it. And at $13 for a box of syringes, that gets expensive really fast, which is, God, I can't wait for a cure for diabetes, because then I can actually get off this garbage. There is supposed to be somewhat of a cure. I saw that says that they are looking for a cure. There is a possibility for curing diabetes, and I'm like, yeah, tell me when I can actually get it. Because I don't care about test subjects. Like, I'll be your test subject. Told myself I actually would be a test subject. Oh, there's a 10% chance. There's a 90% chance you're gonna die doing this, but that 10% chance cures it. I'd take those odds. Those be some odds that I would take. 90% chance of dying, just 10% chance of living, just to be cured of diabetes. I take those odds. I take that bullet. But that's yeah, because that's like a revolver. Six bullets in a chamber. You got 5 loaded, and you got 1 that's empty. That's a hell of an odd to get the odds in your favor. But hey, I've danced with death so many times that I'm technically I know the dude's home address. I've stayed at his house every now and then. We popped a beer every now and then. We've talked it over and stuff like that. So I'm for taking the odds. Ooh, gimme. There we go. Well, I did say if I found iron, I was gonna pick it up and smelt that down to for bars. Cause I'm not gonna make kite shields. I'm gonna make I'm not gonna make square shields. I'm gonna make kite shields, because kite shields make me more money. So I'm gonna make kite shields instead. So I'm going to boost up with iron instead. So I'm gonna smelt and smith. I'm gonna smelt ore and iron ore and smelt it. But yeah, I've danced with death so many times that it gets out of hand. Fucker almost got me last time. I was definitely in that state of mind where I got too far into the abyss and damn near didn't come out. I laugh at it now, but it's kind of like almost an oxymoron. You know, you're dancing with death so many times, and it's like, you know, one of these days that dancing is you're gonna end up tripping on your own feet, and he's gonna get your ass. Ooh. Here, let me just grab another stack full. You're doing me a favor. I'll take these. But yeah, it's been good. I mean, after dancing with death so many times, you kind of start having like a euphoria effect after a while. And I did have my euphoria, where I was able to finally see life as a different, as a lot different. You know, it's like you wake up and it's like, oh my god, I can finally breathe for the first time in centuries. You know? That's what it felt like when I pulled myself out of the abyss. I really should go and get a piece of another loaf of bread out. Alright, I'm gonna go mine some ore now, some mithril. We got about two more inventories of mithril to get. If he's still mining, we'll come back down here and pick up some of those ores up. Yeah, I just got tired of going for moss giants for a bit. Their drop rate is so outrageously high. I just can't keep doing that every now and then, you know. Definitely had to take a break from that. Do some chill stuff. Do some money making. Definitely do some money making. It's gonna be a while until I get a K. I hardly do any money making unless I have a K's worth of stuff in the inventory. That's like doing fish. I don't know what got me into doing 1Ks where I had to have like a K of something just to do something. I don't know what started that. I mean, it wasn't my, because I didn't start, because like it's not like it's a challenge or anything. It's not like, you know, I have to like have a K worth of stuff in the bank just to do something. I don't know. I think it's just I think I just put myself in that mindset where it's like, if there's not a lot in there, then it's not really worth the time or effort to really do anything. I haven't even gotten a beginner clue scroll, and I was hoping to get some beginner clue scrolls, because that could go towards my 100 stack of chests that I have in the bank. Because I don't want to open those up until I have that, which I was able to finally find the log. Yeah, I thought I had the full sandwich outfit, but I didn't. I want to get the monk's robe. That'd be really nice. I'd like to get double of other stuff too. But yeah, plus, and the thing is, I've taken like a couple of weeks off of video making. I wanted to have a small break. I wanted to let my after that last series of Project Zomboy playthrough I had, I was kind of a little ticked off at myself. But I was like, you know, that's the object of the game. You know, you're gonna die. I mean, that's just the thing. You're gonna die. But it's like, I didn't really get far. So I'm trying to go back to so I'm trying to think of another series to do, which I know there's one I'm gonna do anyway. I have a couple. I have one in the pipes that I wanna do. Stuff like that. I'm always looking at other videos on other play styles. Cause I did one. I did the play style I'm doing. I did a live stream of it a while ago. I deleted that playlist. Wasn't getting any traffic, so I didn't even worry about it. I decided to just delete it and just put a fresh playthrough, put a fresh playthrough on it in the gaming room tab. But it's one of my most interesting ones. I'm hoping to finally hoping to do some more. I'm hoping to do more better editing skills, or at least try to edit a little bit better. Because that's the thing. Sometimes I'm still struggling with is my editing. I still think it's my editing that's causing me more problems. It could be. I'm always debating. Myself where it's like, if it's not my editing, it could be my thumbnails. You know, stuff like that. I'm always debating with myself. But it's like, if it's my thumbnails, then it's like, that's something that I have no control over. I do, most of my thumbnails are simplified. I mean, really simplified. They're not that grandiose. They're really simple. They're really simplified. The only thing I can improve is my editing skills. That's about the majority of what I can what I can improve on. But I think that's within. Yeah, I think that's the reason. Yeah. I think that's the reason why I like to simplify stuff a little bit, make it a little bit easier for myself. You know, I've always told this. I've always tried to live by this little motto of mine. You know, I think I've read it before too, but it's like, we make the world hard for no apparent reason. We really do. We make it hard for some reason. Life is easy. Life is the most easiest thing ever, but we make it so difficult for some reason. And that's what I try to do for myself. I try to live as if, okay, life is easy. Make it easy. Don't make it so difficult. You know, don't make it so bloody difficult. Because it's like, okay, you know, like when people say, you know, have a budget, you're technically simplifying your life. You're trying to make it easy on yourself. You know, you're trying to make a lot of stuff easy for yourself. Almost like minimalism. You know, almost like minimalism. You're trying to minimize. You're trying to bring a lot of stuff down to an easy level. I think this is number 3 of my. I think this is number 3. Yeah, this is number 3 inventory. And to be frank, I've technically lived a minimalist lifestyle. Technically I wear the same clothes almost every day. I mean, not the same clothes, but the same getup. A pair of carpentry pants, a gray T-shirt, and a couple pair of boots. That's my wardrobe. Is a pair of boots, carpentry pants, and a gray T-shirt. That's my wardrobe, you know. So I've technically used a minimalist lifestyle to. Now, if only I could figure out how to make a cheap. Now, if only I can have a cheap phone plan. I would love to have that. I would love to have a cheaper phone plan. Something that's easy to maintain. I think right now that's my most biggest what's the word I'm looking for? It's not budget, expense. Yeah. See, I try. That's why, like I said, I try to live by that motto. You know, life doesn't have to be hard. You know, doesn't have to be hard at all. So if the only hardest part I can't control is my phone, that's fine. Because like I said, when with my insulin and my syringes, I actually had to go back to my insurance. I hate my insurance so much. I do. I really do. I hate my insurance. It's such a pain in the ass because they'll screw me over so much sometimes. Like I was buying my own test strips because because they kept switching my glucometer meter all the time. I could not stick with a glucometer meter long enough to have one. Technically, I haven't checked my blood in over 4 weeks, almost a month. I haven't checked my blood because I don't have test strips, and it's because they kept changing it. I couldn't afford it. But again, that's one of the reasons why I hate my insurance, because because one day they decided to say, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're gonna say fuck you. You can't use that glucometer meter anymore. Here's another one. Oh, you can't use. Oh, a couple days later. Oh, you can't use that one. Sorry, that one's discontinued. Here's a new one. Oh, by the way, you don't get strips right now." Oh, you gotta love that type of stuff. So that's the day I decided, you know what? I said, fuck you. I'm gonna buy my own glucometer. I'm gonna go to Walmart and I'm gonna buy their cheapest glucometer meter they had, and I'm gonna use that instead. That's exactly what I did. Somewhere around here. But yeah. Gotta love it when you gotta love shit like that sometimes. Then I try. Then there's that other motto from who was that? Bruce Lee. Be like water. You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a kettle, it becomes the kettle. Be water, my friends. That's a good motto. Really is. It's a really good motto. Don't fight an uphill current. Just let the current take you. You'll exhaust yourself out. This is my last inventory of mithril. I'll be close to. I think by the time I get to 1K mithril, I'll be almost close to mining Addy. So that's not too bad. Oh, I guess I could have a little bit of laugh. I could laugh at some people's expenses after this because it is kind of funny. The fact that I actually don't drive. Um, I told myself I told myself at a young age I wasn't going to buy a car because I started noticing how people were always buying it was always expensive to buy to maintain a car. I think the only thing I had that technically would classify as a vehicle would have been a motorized bicycle, which I actually crashed once. I flipped over the I took a turn. I took a turn like a motorcycle would, you know, so I tried turning like a motorcycle and I ended up hitting a curve and I flipped over the handlebars. So I went flying. And yeah, I think a motorized bicycle is about the only vehicle I think that's the only thing that I had that was technically something like a vehicle, which wasn't too bad. You know, it actually wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed it. If I had to get a vehicle again, I'd probably get a motorized bicycle or get an electrical bike. I mean, I have a bike. I got a bike and I got a trailer, so it's not like I don't have I don't have something. It's just I live too far away to really do stuff with it. I live way too far away. But yeah, I got into to my review to my returning viewers who saw a video. I think it was a food for thought. Um, you if you noticed in one of my food for thoughts, um, my arm was weird. I was holding my phone I was holding the phone awkwardly while recording. That's because I got into an accident. Um, yeah, someone hit me and totaled my bike. So that was fun. I got to experience a car accident. That was actually a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. From a car that was a car was dead stop to them crashing into me. Cars go pretty quickly from a dead stop. I'll tell you that for sure. From if a vehicle is at a dead stop, you don't think you're gonna get hurt that much. Yeah, you're gonna get creamed. You're definitely gonna get creamed from a dead stop car. That's why I was able to buy my new computer with, thanks to that little hiccup. Still fucked up my shoulder though. I still have some pain every now and then, just because. Yeah, it really screwed my shoulder. All right, let's be the last. Let's be the last run of Mithril. We'll stop this for now. Go put this up. I am cold. Alright. There we go. Oh, they're superheating. Oh, they're making steel. That's what they're doing. I thought they were just making iron. Nope, they're making steel. Alright, I'm gonna go fishing for a bit. Haven't fished in quite a while, so I'm gonna go fish for a little bit. Let's see. What do I want? Lobsters or swordfishes? Actually, I do want to get another. I do want to get another. Another mace. I could do that for a bit. Yeah. Let's go do that real quick. I got time. That. Do I need food? Take a couple. I don't think I'll need food. Yeah, I would like to get another. I would like to get another mace as another side one. I'd like to get another hill giant club too. I'd like to have at least a couple. At least have a couple on the side. In case I ever do PvPing, I don't think I'll lose. Okay, that's. Yeah, but I think PvPing you get skulled, so I think you're doing skull stuff. So I don't think I wanna. I don't think I wanna risk. I don't think I wanna risk it just yet. Because I think you lose. I think you lose a lot when you're skulled. Oh, okay. So they'll get a helmet. Okay. Guess it's not too bad. Still be nice to at least have a couple. I think this gives prayer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this gives a prayer. That's okay. It's okay. Fine right there. That'll work. I can't wait for next week. Next week's stream is gonna be really good. That deck, that Yu-Gi-Oh deck that I have up for next week is gonna be really fun. I like beast cards. I really do. I like beast cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. Technically, the next deck is somewhat of a beast deck because it uses beast cards, but it's not really focused around it. It's just focused around a rat. I pulled that from I think when I pulled that from a pack, I told myself I'm going to build a deck around that card. Alright, I think... Okay, so I have a head. I just need a guard and a handle. So yeah, I just need a guard and a handle. So what's the guard then? No, guard. Okay, never mind. I have the goal I'm fighting right now is the guard. I just need the handle. At least I'll get gems doing this. And there it is. Where do you drop, you little bugger? Oh, I got a fish. Okay, I got a fish for that. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That's fine. You know what? Let's grab the ore. I gotta get iron anyway, so might as well pick up the iron. I'll pick up the tin and copper too. So I'll do a little bit of ore picking up. This will help my smithing out then. Nope, don't need clay. There is one thing though that I struggle with being on YouTube, and the one thing I struggle with is jealousy. I get envy and jealous so hard on YouTube. I really do. It's one of those. It's something I never experienced in my whole entire life. Is the fact that I feel jealous and envy of other people on YouTube. It really is. I never experienced it until I started YouTube. It was one of those things where I really was, because it's like one of the things I still struggle with, and it drives me absolutely nuts sometimes. I have to tell myself that you can't, and a lot of people, there's a lot of people who said it too. You can't judge yourself based on other people, because if you do, you're gonna end up going through hell, you know, and that's a hell you don't want to go through. And that is one thing that I've tried to teach myself, that I can't be envious or jealous of other people's success, because that's something that's disgusting to have. Because that makes me you know what that makes me? You know what that makes me? That makes me a socialist. That makes me a filthy socialist and a communist too. If I get jealous of other people's success and envy like that, that makes me worse. That makes me the worst type of human ever. That makes me the worst type of human ever. I should be happy for someone else. You know, they followed something and they got to it. You know, I can get there, but I can't be envious and jealous of that stuff, because that. Ooh, nice. Hey, I got all three. Well, I'm missing the diamond. But yeah, that's one of the things that I struggle with, I guess, that I'm trying to mitigate from my life, is jealousy and envy of other people's success. Yeah, because envy and jealousy, like deadly sins, man. Those are some. Those are some. Those are some. I think out of all the sins, those are like the worst ones ever. Are they the same though? Jealousy and envy, are they the same? Yeah, it says that they're kind of the same thing. They're kind of the same thing, but they mean the same thing, but they're kind of different. You know, it says envy means discontent, longing for someone else's advantages. Jealousy means unpleasant or rivalness. So, yeah, I have a unhealthy thing about that I need to overcome. Which is war? Oh, here's some people also ask, which is worse, jealousy or envy? Yeah, jealousy is thought. Jealousy. It says jealousy is supposed to be like jealousy is supposed to be the more dangerous one because that can make you do stupid stuff, and that's yeah. Thank God I have yet to do. Thank God I have not done anything stupid. Hey BRS, I've been pretty good, man. I've been pretty decent. How about yourself? Just having a a moment, just speaking thoughts, just speaking thoughts. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been doing good. Let's see. I need this, that. I think that's it. That should be fun, right? That should get me started on my. Yeah, that should definitely get me started on the treasure hunt. All right, this will be 85 chests. It's not too bad. Yeah, I've always had to deal with jealousy and envy a lot starting YouTube. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous cocktail. It really is. I got a thick skin. Like I have thick skin. Like I really do. I really do have like thick skin. Like it takes a lot to get under my skin. It really does. But envy and jealousy are definitely something that I still work with. Yeah, like I've always had thick. I grew up with very thin skin. I used to grow up with very thin skin. Now I have like very thick skin because I try not to let stuff get to me. Technically, technically, if you see the comments that I leave in other sometimes in other people's videos, I'm not trying to be an antagonist. I'm actually trying to be I'm that person that speaks the mind. Yet I've seen people with very thin skin. I've seen what thin skin looks like, and I'm like, wow, that's quite interesting to see. But yeah, I used to be very thin skinned back in the day. Everything used to get everything used to get under my skin. I used to have it. Having thin skin and having a temper was always a worst combination for me. I'd always get in fights. I'd always get in fights in school because I had such a thin skin, and temper would always get the better of me. Oh, wow, that's actually not bad. Nice. No, that's nice. One run. Oh, that was easy. I forgot. I forgot these guys dropped. I forgot those dropped. Oh yeah, yeah. I get in trouble all the time because I let stuff get to me. I don't anymore. I really don't. Except one thing. There's one thing that would definitely cause, and that's something that's it has to do with messing with children. Don't if someone calls me that without any evidence or proof, I blow my fuse, because that's a nuclear bomb. You don't go throwing that nuke around like it's willy-nilly without proof. That definitely would that'd get under my skin really bad. Someone started throwing that stuff around. But I mean, anybody would if if they had that stuff going around. It's like, well, yeah, it's a nuclear bomb. You don't want that You don't want to get that thrown around. But other than that, not really much. Nothing else really gets under my skin. Alright, I gotta get something to drink. I need something to snack. So I will be right back. I want y'all to do the same. Get yourself something to drink, something to eat. I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, BRS, the RuneScape isn't RuneScape isn't a bad game. I played this since I've been playing since classic, like really old, like when it almost first came out. When RuneScape first came out, I was actually playing it as a young kid. Because I remember there used to be a sleeping bag mechanic to refill your energy, and I remember playing back then on that, and then it came to like RuneScape 2, which is what this is. I remember spending hours of my childhood farming silk for gold, making potions for poisons, just to get a dragon dagger and stuff like that. I like jalapeno poppers. Poppers are my favorite. I make jalapeno poppers without the breading. It's just jalapenos, cream cheese, and bacon bits. That's when I make poppers. Yeah, I actually there's a playlist I actually have up there for it. So I made a video on that because I thought, you don't need to have breading and stuff. So I don't remember. I think I took someone's recipe and just tweaked it a little bit. I think out of all my favorite cooking videos I made, my favorite one is the ramen one. I like the ramen one a lot better. I think that's my favorite because you can pretty much almost use any broth to use with the noodles. I remember having a headache back then because I was trying to figure out which would be better to stream on, Twitch or YouTube. I think the reason why I went with YouTube is because that way all my content could always be here. You know, where it's like you don't have to worry about it being deleted from cause my videos that I clipped are still on Twitch, but all my live streams are completely gone. While here on my YouTube, all my live streams are still available. Going way back in the day, going way back when I first started. So it's like, I think that's the reason why I wanted this to do it here, because that way, people can still find some old videos of mine. Oh yeah, I still got some of my old videos still up. I did a purge way back in the day before anything, when I started really taking YouTube a little bit seriously. I did a massive purge. Got rid of some old videos I didn't feel like were valid anymore. I like to go camping. Sorry about that. Didn't realize I was still in the dark. Yeah, I like to go. I like to go camping, but I just don't have the. I don't have a form of cookery. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Whenever I put my password in, I have to blank it out so that way no one doesn't see it, and so that way no one can't steal my account. But yeah, when cause I like camping videos. I would love to go. I'd love to make some camping videos. But I don't have I don't have a cooler for my insulin or a campfire stove. I have everything else except the two things that technically would make it easy. I was thinking about making like a portable, like a hobo stove. I know if I could make a hobo stove, that'd be something I would use. Yeah, see, there's a thrift store. There's a thrift store here that I constantly look at just in case someone donates one. I'm gonna snatch it. I don't have a lot of money up. I don't have a lot of money, but I'll definitely want to snatch that up. I know I put out that video. I think it's if you subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, I think it's the same. I think it's the number one video that constantly plays. Yeah, yeah. If you're returning subscriber to my channel, it's called Love My Dad, and which I really do. I mean, I've been with him for like almost all my life. Hardly I've hardly ever. I don't think I've ever lived alone long enough to really say that I've. I think the longest I've lived alone was like 2 years, and then I moved back in with my dad. But yeah, I think that was another reason why I started having a downward spiral, is because like I didn't feel like I was accomplishing anything. Where it's like no money, no house, barely any money coming in, and I'm staying with my father and stuff like that. I think it just cracked, but it's like I think that, but it's like, I know that one day I have to be ready for the fact that he's gonna be gone. You know, parents don't last forever, but I have to keep reminding myself that I do have to find this. I do have to find a place to live myself, because he's gonna get old, and that's gonna be the end of the story. Yeah, yeah, it really is. I'm on that list for housing, but yeah, like I'm on the list for housing. But the thing is like it wouldn't do me any good. Like being on the list for housing isn't going to do me any good, because I don't have a job. I don't. I have no money coming in whatsoever. So it's like it's kind of almost like an oxymoron. You know, it's like you need one thing to do another, and it just simply causes a spike in both things, where it's like, well, you need one to do the other. I think that's the reason why, you know, when you finally just realize where it's like, wow, to have one or the other, you need one or the other. You want a house, you need money. You need money, you really need a house. It's kind of like the two coin with the same coin both sides, where it's like you can't really flip it and expect to get what you want, because you still need the other side. But I'm thankful that I at least have a roof over my head still. It's the little things right now that I'm grateful for in life. Since I had that little dance with death, I've definitely appreciated more in my life than I've ever had before. A lot more. Appreciate like a lot more than what I assume would have just been something that you should have been okay with. I have a roof over my head. I have food in my stomach. I have clothes on my back. I have somewhere to lie my head down at night. Oh shit! I forgot to close the door. Yeah, I'm a lot more grateful than ever. I guess that's just how it goes. You know, you run with you dance with death so much, you pretty much you get really appreciated for it. Is that still working though? There was a hiccup a while back before when I first streamed it. It wasn't showing up on my homepage. Oh yeah, yeah. Be thankful for the small things you have, because some people don't, and that's something that you definitely gotta keep yourself in check with. Definitely gotta keep yourself in check. Well, so far I haven't gotten the handle from these guys yet, but this mace is definitely taking them out a lot faster. Yeah, this mace is definitely chewing through them a lot quickly. I kind of like it. But like I said, being thankful for everything you have is good. It's that envy and jealousy I like I said previously, that's still something I struggle with. Can't wait for next week. Today is definitely a good day. Tomorrow will be tomorrow day will be a better, but next week is gonna be another good day. Videos are gonna come back. Good stream on Thursday. Good stream right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the flow. So at least I'm definitely getting a lot of gems from these guys. All I gotta do is mine up some gold, and make some bars, and I can make some jewelry and sell. There's something I've been trying to do with my stream a little bit more. With my be right back sign. I'm trying to make that more oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Something a little bit more visually pleasing to the eyes. You know? Like I like there is something I want to do. Like I want to change a lot of stuff. Not really interactive, more like, as you saw, it's kind of it works, but I kind of want to make it more flourish. Yeah, something like that. Something more like a nice, like something like a forest background with a wolf looping in the background running, with the words "Be right back," in the moon. Something like that. Something a little bit more fresh. Something a little bit more nice. You know, like I wanted to do something like that where it's like, you know, like a wolf running while like a wolf running this way, forest going the opposite direction, so it's like this, and then the moon staying still with a be right back, with a red moon, saying be right back. Yes, it's just, yeah, like I said, it's just something like that, something to make it a little bit more appealing. Make it more appealing, stuff like that. Trying to make it a little bit more like that. Like I have the moon. I have a moon PNG that I made with some free copyright free stuff. So it's like public domain and stuff I used. So like I have a moon. It's just the forest, and then the forest, the night sky, and the wolf running is the only thing I would need to figure out how to get that stuff to work the way I wanted it to. But yeah, I just thought I'd make it a little bit more, make it a little bit more nicer. You know what I'm saying? Make it a little bit more nicer. Because YouTube has a lot of free music. I can look up for some. I can look up for it so it stays constantly on loop. You know. So there is that. Yeah, I made that. Uh I made mine like in a GIMP. I like streaming and making videos. Well, I like streaming a little bit more than making videos because I'm still terrible when it comes to getting the flow right. So I always I know that for a fact. Alright, after this I'm gonna go fishing. I've done this long enough. Alright, BRS. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll see you next time. Alright. Well, we didn't get the guard. They get a lot of copper. They did get a lot. I think we got like more tin than copper. Got some essence. So we can definitely do some rune crafting. What do we have? What do we have that needs more? That needs more runes. Which one is it? Alright, let's see. Dump. Let's see, let's see. What are we missing? Not really a whole lot, really. Oh well. Let's go do some fishing. Let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do, let's do tuna. Let's do tuna and sword. Tuna and sword seem like a pretty good decent amount because I can always sell the tuna. That's it. I made 15. I made 15K doing this. Oh, looks like that's it. Yeah, with my Discord that I have, I'm even trying to do a little bit more better with that too. I remember when I first started having a Discord, I got flooded. I just got flooded with so much spam that I couldn't do anything to stop it. So I had to delete it and redo it all over again. Luckily I know what to do now and how to manage it a little bit. I mean, I might need to do the whole welcome sign a little bit better. But I think I've done pretty well for it. We'll do some fishing and we'll do some wood cutting. So we can't, got some U logs here we can cut down for a while. songs are still relevant. It's like oak or willow. Oh no, they're still pretty good, decent. Okay. I want to go to Japan one day. I want to travel overseas at least once in my life. Japan was one of the things I wanted to do. I wanted to travel for when I was a kid. Ever since since I started watching anime as a young kid, I always wanted to go to Japan. Just see the place that makes all this stuff at. Now I just want to go to any other. Now it's one of the places I want to go to, and I also want to go to other places as well. Ireland, Russia, maybe Russia. China would be nice to at least see that for once. See how that place is. Thailand, Philippines. A lot of Asian countries. Oh, well, it's going to be a while till I get another level for my fishing. It would be nice to be a barbarian, to do barbarian fishing though. That's the only thing I kind of wish that, free to plays would get access to. It would be like the barbarian fishing. I don't think that would be too overpowered. I don't think it really would be that overpowering for barbarian fishing to be free to play. as much as I can. I keep the tunas because I can sell the I can cook the tuna and sell it, make a little bit of a profit off of it, off of my fishing, and keep the swordfishes. So far, I've been having fun. Yeah, definitely been having fun. It's good to take a break from the moss and hill giant farming for a while. Do other types of activities. You know, I think with higher fishing, you'd get more swordfish than tuna, but you get more tuna than swordfish. Wonder if I'm gonna get another clue scroll. I don't think you get clue scrolls for harpooning. I think you only get from for lobster, for catching lobsters, or it's I know netting does, and I know catching lobsters do, but I don't know if harpooning gives you clue scrolls. Yeah, when I with the way I've been uploading those anime clips, I've been using my phone's camera because I can't capture this. I can't screenshot with OBS. It won't let me. I've tried. I did it once, and that was it. I can't do it anymore. So I have to use my phone camera now to uh, screen capture now. So yeah, that's the one thing I've been trying to. That's the one thing I've been trying to do. I do when I do those anime clips. pretty good, dude. Doing pretty good. If you're subscribed to my channel, make sure you got that bell notified. I don't know if that thing works. I don't know if that thing works or not. Let me know when you guys. Let you guys know when I'm live or when I post videos. I don't know if that thing actually works. I've tried it myself and it doesn't really work that well. But it's supposed to work, but I don't think it really does. You know what? I'm gonna call right here. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm gonna go cook lunch. I want to thank you all for coming out to enjoy this. I want to thank those who watch on YouTube as well after the stream. I do appreciate it. Your support has always been very grateful. Always sad when I can't see you guys here live, but I know that. Sometimes you just can't break away from life. Sometimes life gets in the way, and I completely understand that. So I want you guys to be well, be safe, have fun. Bye, everyone.